Hi, this is Hani Jama, and I saw an interview yesterday. Yesterday was February 12th, that's Monday, an interview with a Palestinian woman from Gaza who lost her children. And the interview was made a few hours after she lost her kids. Just imagine. And her kids are actually still in coffins, and they were still preparing to bury them. This is what she said, and what she said really had a strong impact on me and just taught me how those people in Gaza are amazing, and they're a good example of resistance and resilience. This lady said that a few hours ago, the Israeli army asked me and my kids to evacuate our home to a safer place. So she said, we listened, and I took my two children, and a boy and a girl, and we left the house, and while crossing the street, an Israeli sniper shot her daughter in her head, and she said, my daughter's brain was shattered on my body, and then her body leaned on me. And as I was screaming, collecting her body parts together and crossing the street, holding my son was mesmerized. And as he was just in a complete shock, the Israeli sniper shot him in the stomach and killed him. Just imagine this moment for a woman who received a call from an Israeli army that come to the safer place and intentionally and deliberately were killed by intentional killing machine by a sniper. And this sniper targeted her heart and her living life, targeted her children. At this moment, she said, putting my kids' bodies on my body, shaking, she got the phone and she called the Red Cross. She said, we called the cross. In Gaza, they say we called the cross, means the Red Cross. We called the Crescent, means the Red Crescent. She said, we called the Red Cross, and the Red Cross did not answer as usual. And I kept calling, and I felt the betrayal of the cross. And then she said, I called the Crescent, which meant the Red Crescent. They answered us and they called, Ya Khala, Auntie, we are under siege, we are besieged, and we cannot come to you. And this happened few hours before her interview. She spoke with dignity, with patience, with strength, and she showed a lot of resilience. And I don't know, I'm a father of 4 children, and I don't know how could a human being handle this disaster and atrocity. The way she mentioned that betrayal of the cross and the besieged crescent, this can simply in one word summarize what are the Palestinians in Gaza are going through: betrayal and siege. This is the land of Jesus Christ. This is the land where Jesus came from. Those are the Palestinians who supported Jesus, stood by him, and raised his message to the humanity. Those are the ones are betrayed by the cross that they supported and stood behind 2,000 plus years ago. What's really interesting is the Israeli snipers. The Israeli snipers technology, they can actually see the target almost on a 4K screen. Very clear target. And when they shoot as they are playing Xbox or PlayStation. They shoot at the head, at the eyes, they shoot with high precision because they have all the technology. When they shoot a girl in her head, when they shoot a child, a boy in his stomach, they know what they are doing. It is absolutely intentional. And the question is, why they did not target the mother? If they have to kill somebody, well, the least damaging is to kill the mother and leave the kids. Why they killed the kids in front of their mom? Well, it's a clear message. 80% of the Israeli army are religious Jewish people. They are religious Jews, and with the modern Judaism in Israel nowadays, with the extremist radical Jewish people in Israel, 80% of these army members, they believe that killing the children and the women and the animals is a moral duty to protect their children of Israel. This is the belief that they have no shame to voice it out and make it very clear. Yes, we are protecting ourselves by shooting these women and children. They are sending a message to the world and to the mother that we are killing you by killing your kids in front of you. We don't want to kill you, because if we kill you in front of your kids are going to come after us when they get older. No, we want to get them and get your heart and make you dead while you're alive. This is the message that we get during this Israeli genocide in Gaza. And the lady at the end of her conversation, at the end of her talk, she said, Hasbunallah wa ni'mal wakil. She said, I will leave everything to God, and I fully rely on Him, and He will take care of me. So indeed, Hasbunallah wa ni'mal wakil.